Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this performance of Palms to Passion, presented by Pilgrim Voice. In case of an emergency, please note the exits are clearly marked where you came in and at the back of the church. May we ask you please to turn off all mobile phones during the performance. This performance actively encourages the audience to join in. Your applause at any point in the production is welcome. And feel free to join our cast in singing. The words will be displayed on the media wall, the screen above you, so please sing along. There will be an interval of 20 minutes and refreshments will be available. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Palms to Passion. Good afternoon. To start right back at the beginning, to tell you all about the journey that brought us here takes far too long. And trust me, it's also not a hearts and flowers kind of tale. So, I invite you to sit back. We'll tell you as much as we can, in words, in visuals, and of course, in music. Well, to be perfectly honest, this all happened a little while back. I remember it as if it were yesterday, but I've written it down just in case I forget anything important. See, so 1 minute it was all party, singing, festivities, and then we were all holding our breath as, well, let me go back a little bit further. And pick up the story 33 years ago, because 33 years ago, after his birth, we were now watching a real force to be reckoned with. And his name was Jesus. That's the same man who's returned to this city, Jerusalem. It's near to where he was born. He spent most of his youth in a town called Nazareth and the local area. And in fact, he's never been more than a day's walk from Jerusalem, no matter where he was. So I've been following him for nearly 3 years. Well, me and some of my friends. He has a close group around him, which he calls disciples. And me and my group, well, we're just a little bit on the edge, as it were. But I tell you, we've seen plenty to make tongues wag over the years. Anyway, he turned up with this great procession. I've seen clothing and what a reception he got. Perhaps I should explain. It wasn't all sweetness and light. There were a few murmurings among the hierarchy here that made it very clear Jesus spent some time in a village called Bethany. It's not very far from Jerusalem. He's got some family there. And one of the women claims that he raised someone from the dead, his friend Lazarus. Now, that takes some believing and some understanding, if it's even true. have to understand the law of the land to get a grip with what happens next. See, on Sunday, Jesus rides into Jerusalem on a donkey. I kid you not. You see, travelling is a bit of a no-no on the Sabbath. And after his arrival, he checks out the place, sort of a reconnaissance mission. And then just as soon as he arrives, he disappears, back to Bethany. See, it's hardly surprising when you realise he's getting the hierarchy into a bit of a flap. But he never sits down for long, unless he's talking to crowds of people or chatting with his disciples. And Monday, he's back to Jerusalem, and he is attracting far too much attention. It's being a time of festivities, there's a lot going on. Everyone's running around, maybe sorting out food and drink. And if you live in Jerusalem, as I do, when it's festival time, there's such a demand for everything. Shop early is the motto. No matter what you need, there are always places where you can get all your provisions. You just have to know where to look. Being festival time, there are a lot of traders who try to overprice their goods. And the unwary visitors fall for it every time. I get the feeling it's going to still be like that in thousands of years.
Yeah.
It's just round the corner from the High Temple. And suddenly there's this great noise, this huge commotion. Jesus has gone into the outer temple and is attacking the traders. He's throwing the tables around, smashing up their stalls, saying that they're turning the house of God into a den of thieves. After that, he just disappears again. Word is he's gone back to Bethany. Who knows? The chaos he's caused, the fighting, the screaming, the shouting. Well, it doesn't take much to get a crowd worked up in this city. guess what? It's Tuesday. Where's Jesus? Where is Jesus? Yes, he's back in Jerusalem. I really do wonder what he thinks he's doing the day before. But here he is back in the temple again, and he's talking and debating with the authorities. He's even got into an argument about the currency. I mean, come on, it's not difficult, is it? Work out who our money belongs to. It's got Caesar's head on it. We pay our taxes. Simple. Not for Jesus. Not in his eyes. He even argues that there's a time to give some to God. Not sure how he's supposed to do it. But there are some angry rumblings around the city too, all about him, and this does not bode well. So, Tuesday, I go out for more bread and other provisions to make sure all the family has enough for the feast and the festival. Everyone does it, stocking up like it was a siege. I think I might see Jesus, or at least some of his disciples. I want to tell him what's been happening, what's been said by the authorities. But one of his followers catches up with me, and I tell him the latest gossip, and he says he already knows. And he's decided to go back to Bethany, where a woman has anointed him with oil. What's that like? A bit curious, really. I can't work it out. 1 minute he's here. He's away.
He came into our lives as man and friend. He came into our lives and found both time and space to love us fully, to share our living. The mark he left is with us every day. So now without a thought for those who marked him so, to pour such healing is the gift to give. To hear the voices sing, what a waste of time it is, as tears inside my head begin to flow. Precious the gift that asks for no reward. Precious the love that's found in me. Precious the time it takes to think it through. Precious the gift for all to see. No one can understand the way I feel. No one can understand just what it means to me. To love so deeply, to share so freely. The mark he left is with me every day. I don't care what they say, it's over now. I don't care what they say, because we know true love will never leave us. It's deep inside us. The mark he left is with us every day. So now without a thought for those who marked him so, to pour such healing is the gift to It's precious to me. It's precious to me. It's precious to me. It's precious to me.
So by now, it's Wednesday, and some of us decide to walk out to Bethany. So we've worked out that unless we meet him on the road, Jesus is going to be coming that way anyway. But he sits at a place called the Mount of Olives and he talks. And he just talks. And anyone's welcome to listen. Talks a lot of sense. It's a nice place to be. Away from Jerusalem, the noise, the trading, away from hordes of people, and the smell of burning sacrifice. usually quite a long time listening to it. We're there so long we don't realise it is turning dusk and coming evening. And we leave the Mount of Olives to return home. But I noticed that one of his disciples is also on the road back to Jerusalem, just a bit ahead of us. To be honest, he's one of the quiet ones. You know, one of those who's always around Jesus, but never seeming to be quite fitting in. It's getting late. As we walk back, they're still behind him as we enter the city. Now don't get me wrong, I don't really know much about him, but as we turn off to our home, I can see he's heading off to the main palace. A bit late to be going to the temple, or the palace if you ask me. No way. Thursday is one busy day. The place is heaving with locals, visitors, tourists alike, all getting ready for the weekend and the time of more feasting and celebrations. There are special offerings in the temple, and it's also a time when the authorities like to flex their muscles, usually with a series of crucifixions. Anyway, let's hope we don't think of that, says my man. We're in the house talking, and suddenly there's a knock at the door. Outside, the two of Jesus' disciples. Was a bit of a surprise. Then the real bombshell. They only want to use the upstairs room of our house for a meal. Well, as usual, my wife goes mode, and I make a list of everything the disciples have asked me to get. It's all to do with Passover, a special and sacred meal. So after a frantic few hours, we're ready, and Jesus arrives with his disciples. All a bit tense. Everyone seems on edge. So we show them upstairs. My wife and I go down to our living room again and just sit there, not really sure what else to do, if anything. And I looked there for quite a long time. But while we're downstairs, that disciple, the one that we follow, one's called Judas, he leaves the meal early. No explanation. Just a muttered comment about what things to do.
I just can't find the words to tell you how I feel tonight. To see you sitting there so peaceful gives me quite a fright. You look around so calm, so gentle, eyes that probe my soul. You speak the words that I don't hear.
to make amends and seek salvation for your life now done. Why would I lose as if it mattered? Traitor of God's Son. It's simply not enough.
Welcome back. Well, sounds like Neil was over upstairs. Lots of movement. And then Jesus and his disciples come down. And then Peter, known him for years, and he used to fish on Galilee, he comes and thanks us for our room, for hospitality, and for preparing everything, and says that they're heading off to the Garden of Gethsemane. It's a bit odd, I think. Why not go back to Bethany? Anyway, mind not to reason why. And it's a still night. And, well, just out of curiosity, my wife and I follow them down to the garden, and once there, they'll sit down together. Well, we don't want to intrude, of course. So we sat behind some trees, just a little way. The garden, it's beautiful. It's a peaceful place. It's a quiet place. In fact, it's ideal for anyone who wants to just have some me time. I think the disciples enjoy the meal and the wine, and gradually they all start to fall asleep or rest their eyes. You know what I mean? And Jesus, well, he moves slowly away from them as though he wants to have some of that me time. And we can see him just away from his friends, sitting alone. And it seems like he's talking, though there's no one else anywhere near.
I will come to you.
Then suddenly the silence and the peace are shattered. Into the garden come the officials of the high priest, followed by a brigade of soldiers, charging through the grounds, led by the commander, and one other figure leading them all. It's Judas. And he runs up to Jesus and embraces him, and then runs off. And right behind him is the commander of the brigade, with two of his foot soldiers. And the garden suddenly becomes full with all sorts of people who seem to have appeared from nowhere. And I stay behind the trees and watch the scene unfold. The soldiers, they grab Jesus. And the commotion wakes up the disciples. And someone attacks a servant of the high priest and cuts his ear. The garden is fast becoming a riot scene. But in the middle of it all, Jesus finds time to heal the servant. Manage that. The commander pushes everyone away and stands in front of Jesus and says they're taking him to meet Annas, one of the old guard of the high priests, and they're on to Caiaphas' palace. But Caiaphas is the high priest. He's the top man. Without another word, Jesus is led away, followed by the soldiers and a crowd of people. The garden holds eerily quiet. You step out from our hiding place and slip away from it very quietly. What else can you do? Friday, it's another day. It's 6 o'clock. The noise in the city is already deafening. The sacrifices start incredibly early. The smell is everywhere. Everyone's crowded into our narrow streets, and it's all a bit intense and feels threatening. And there are rumours circulating about what's happened to Jesus. It seems he was taken to the house of Annas, and then on to Caiaphas' house, and finally to Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor. Caiaphas says Jesus should die because of his blasphemy, and he says that's final. But things are never that clear with our own words. So Jesus is taken to Pilate, who really is a piece of wood. Pilate's very confused by it all. Who isn't? And let's face it, at this early hour of the day, who wants to make that kind of decision? Pilate likes to hide behind the law, and eventually he admits he can't actually find anything wrong with Jesus. All right, turn. But it's always a but. Being festival time, Pilate decides to let the masses in the street make the decision over yet another crucifixion. So he sets up a game of who will die and who will live. That's Pilate for you. Anything for a quiet life. Talk about washing your hands of the situation. Because he certainly does that, metaphorically and physically. So, they're left with two men. One called Barabbas, and then there's Jesus. And the crowd go wild, shouting out their choice. And eventually, Jesus loses.
The path I tread, you soon will follow. Wish it was not so. With hand outstretched, the tainted money, as to the cross you go. To make amends and seek salvation for your life now done. My honor looks as if it mattered, traitor of God's son.
It's not enough, no, not
simply not enough. It's simply not enough. It's simply not enough.
Then it all becomes quite chaotic. Jesus is led out. He's made to carry his own cross. And he's whipped and beaten all the way up to a place called Golgotha. A really nasty place just outside the city wall. Still only 9 o'clock in the morning. And we're all a bit like sheep, I suppose. We follow the crowd and watch the soldiers nailing Jesus and 2 others onto their individual crosses. There's no way to make this bit clear. Dying like that, slow, painful. Takes hours. To joke to the soldiers who sit around, just a day's work to them. They've seen it all before. Jesus even tries to talk to one of the women, and far too far away to hear what he says. And then eventually, most of the crowd just kind of melts away. One crucifixion, pretty much like any other. Nothing special once it's done. There are just a few this day. The soldiers and their commander, a few stragglers, a couple of women. We leave too. City's the place to be at festival time, not at Golgotha. Back in the city, we join in with the festivities, visiting the traders, the stalls, the food concessions that are set up in every spare street, courtyard and alleyway. There, in the afternoon, something inexplicable happens. The sun disappears, and it gets very cold, very dark. The weather's suffering from something going on. Then not long after, there's a bit of a rumpus. We recognize one of the disciples as he gets into a row with a local. It's my fishing.
I don't wanna know, so just leave me alone. I don't give a damn, so just get off my back. Don't be any bad name that you can think of. Won't make any difference to the way I feel. What the heck do I care? You have no idea. Everything that's going round and round my head. Every day's a nightmare. I just wanna leave you. Won't make any difference to the way I feel. Yes, you hold a big stick and you got a big mouth. You all in the mob now, I am on my own. What you gonna do now? I'm in a corner, want to see me fall so you can take me down. Don't care what you call me, you can only lie. I may not be perfect, you are not so clean. When this day is over, I'll still be standing. Want to see me fall so you can take me down. Did you hear the bird crow? And 3 times it did it. Don't you think it's odd that, but to tell the truth, I knew it would happen just as he told me. Don't call me a liar, just a simple man. Darkness came just after midday. Wasn't an illusion, all part of the plan. Still call me a liar, you have got no reason. Don't call me a liar, just a simple man.
My wife was scared. So are some of the other families. See, being known to have been around Jesus makes you a bit likely to be kicked out. But I've no idea why. Family wants to go back indoors. So off they go. I want to know what's happening with Golgotha, so call it morbid curiosity. But even though my wife says I should go home with Dad, I'll go back.
I've seen crucifixions before. I've watched the soldiers and their commanders sitting around playing games, watching grown men hang in agony until they finally die. The soldiers never seem to care. Maybe they're hardened to it. It's just a job to them. Being obedient comes as second nature. Keep quiet, listen, and obey your commander, and keep your job. This ritual happens many times a year. This crucifixion is not unique. Crucifixion is a weapon of psychological warfare and a tool of propaganda. It is a means of enforcing the domination of Rome's ruling class and their ideology. It broadcasts the impunity of the Romans while reminding the general population of our second-class status and perpetual vulnerability. So here I am, standing quietly, just near a large tree, hiding me from the soldiers and the commander. But I can see them. I can hear them. Yes, I hear Jesus whispering to the other two men hanging beside him. Yes, I can hear him calling out to the women at the foot of the cross. Worst of all, I can hear the taunting, the jibes, the callous remarks of the soldiers. They have no respect. Their words are coarse and vulgar. They say things that are untrue, and they sneer at Jesus. One of them takes a spear and presses it into Jesus' body, checking if he is dead. Why? Why can't these men just leave him alone? And why is their commander stood there, not moving, not rebuking the soldiers, not holding them back from their mockery? Look at this commander. He stands like a statue, motionless, rigid, tense. He does not say a word. He simply looks up to the cross on which Jesus hangs. He is silent, deep in thought, perhaps, worrying about the next few hours and how best to deal with the disturbing quietness which now envelops Golgotha. That is where we are, and the city below. It is eerie and going dark. There's a silence which tries to speak, but cannot. The commander looks moved by something. Surely this cannot be. It's just another day and another crucifixion. Another dead body to be removed before night falls. But this is the moment I cannot forget. I so want to run away, want to pick up my feet and run back to safety, to my home, my family. But I can't. This great man, leader of men, this commander, hangs his head, avoiding eye contact with Jesus. One leader of men, alive for another day, viewing another who is dying. But he then slowly lifts himself, stands tall and looks at the cross. He stands there, not like a frightened recruit or an easily manipulated conscript. This is the seasoned veteran who has been watching men die horrible deaths and have been putting them to death for years. In a calm and powerful voice, he speaks out for all to hear and says these words. Truly, this was the Son of God.
It's now really late on Friday, and I still haven't gone home. I leave Golgotha and wander around a bit. My mind's spinning. I'm still curious to find out where they've taken Jesus. I know it's foolish, not dangerous, but I just have to find out. after a bit of searching and asking a few people to find out what's going on, the man who took Jesus' body is putting it in a tomb. And I know just where it is, so I go and the women are there again. Some of the soldiers. I wonder, why the soldiers? Why a huge rock over the entrance? Why are the women there? Why the women? Well, that's easy to answer. The women want to use their spices and perfumes on Jesus' body. They want to do it before the Sabbath. Doing it after will break the rule. Why the soldiers? A bit more complicated to answer. You see, apparently Pilate's scared. Imagine that. Pilate's scared. He's scared that Jesus' disciples will come and steal the body and then claim that Jesus has risen, because that's what's been said about him. Rising in 3 days. Well, rules and rituals aside, the huge stone and the guards make it pretty likely that Jesus isn't going anywhere. So I do eventually go home. Not to a friendly welcome. So I sit and have a glass of wine on my own, and then go to bed. So, then it's Saturday. But after the events of the day before, everyone is quiet. I go out into the street wandering around, and I get a real sense of anticlimax. Small groups of people are talking in corners. No one seems sure why the sun disappeared. Still a bit of a mystery. Other weird things have happened in and around the temple, which no one can explain. See, overall, Friday was a day like no other we've ever experienced during festival time. Today, Saturday, the street traders pack up and are away to their homes. The city's quiet, almost too quiet. With no one around and nothing else to do, I return home. The family is still there, my wife and her eldest daughter with her husband-to-be, are busy helping. The rest of the children do what children do best and get under everyone's feet. And we eat together. And again, my wife wants to know all about what I saw at the tomb, and so do all the family. We continue to eat, and as I relate the events, we drink a little too much. Maybe we're drowning our sorrows. Perhaps it's easier to drink than it is to talk. But whatever it is, our home isn't the usual happy, vibrant place it normally is. My wife's talking with our eldest. They seem to be almost whispering to one another. She's still very cross with me though, for my little excursion. Life is getting back to me. Finally, my wife's just about talking to me. Well, to tell the truth, we have a caller incredibly early on Sunday morning. And after Saturday night's drinking session, I'm still in bed. So my wife hears this knocking at the door. I turn over, she goes down, spends ages talking to someone, and finally comes back to the bed. It's all a bit of a jungle. My head's still a little, well, but my wife stood over me shouting, wanting to know how big was that stone? Did it really cover the tomb entrance? Were the guards there when you left? Could anyone move the stone on their own? Questions. Life is getting back to normal quicker than I want. My head is still all over the place. She's not giving up telling me about the conversation she's just had, and finally, eventually, I pieced together the story. Apparently, the women who were at the tomb on Friday have gone back to carry out their ritual. They say the stone's been moved, the guards are nowhere to be seen, and the tomb where Jesus was buried. They rush back to knock on the doors and tell everyone, including us. I'm not saying they got it wrong. But seriously, could you